Former Wisconsin Governor Tommy Thompson is backing Republican candidate Tom Tiffany in the Wisconsin governor race. Thompson holds the longest-serving record as governor in state history, having served 4 times. Many wondered if he would run for a 5th time, but the former governor ended those speculations on Friday. In a statement from Thompson, the former governor called Tiffany the right leader for Wisconsin's future, writing, quote, "Tom will build on the education, welfare, and tax reforms we started here in Wisconsin," end quote, adding he will look forward to campaigning for him and all Republicans across the state this November. And there are 9 Democratic candidates running in that race. The primary to narrow down the field of candidates for the Wisconsin governor race will be on August 11th.